Oi, the fuck is up, lads? Welcome back to the channel. Not only did I just teleport, but today I'm going to teach you time travel in depth. This is a completely legitimate thing. If you can learn how to time travel, well, you're powerful, boys. Alright, you're going to get what you need done, and that's all that fucking matters. So this is probably going to be, for a lot of beginners, one of the most important things to plans to actually implement into their day. Obviously, time travel is fucking amazing. I don't know why you would want it. I'm not actually talking about legitimate time travel, or am I? I don't know. The elements of controlling time is Google Calendar, Google Keep, and tasks owed your time. Tweet. Alright, you need to know your tweets. We'll get into all these. But this is literally all you need to control time. No bullshit. This is all you need. Google Calendar, Google Keep, and Tweet. I believe there is another one, and it's like Microsoft Tasks or something, but just use Google Keep. You don't really need Microsoft Tasks. I've never used it. It's up to you. But if you want to be a professional time traveler, use Google Keep. Anyway, traits of a time walker is adaptability, discipline, and focus. You need these three, right? So maybe you're just at the start of your self-improvement journey and you'll struggle a bit with discipline and focus. Focus you can easily fix. Just get rid of your fucking bullshit phone and constantly scrolling on social media, alright? Your focus will improve, and maybe start reading or something to improve it more. Meditate. There are a few things. I can make a video, and I will actually add that, on how to improve focus. That will be very important. That's a trait that you need not just for time travel, but for pretty much everything in life. So fucking get focused. Discipline, shouldn't even have to say this one. You need discipline, boys, especially if you're going to time travel. Without discipline, well, your time's just going to be wasted. You're going to lose yourself in the time stream, boys, and you don't fucking want that. Alright, lads, we're going to teach you how to be a man of value, and with that you need to learn time travel. Every man on this planet who is successful knows time travel and adaptability. Alright, you need to have the adaptability, because guess what? Time gets fucking funky sometimes, and it's going to try and fuck you in the ass. So you got to be able to fight back. You got to be able to dodge that bitch and continue down the correct path, and continue to use your time to do the most valuable tasks as you can, right? You need to make sure that you're not wasting your time, because it is running out and it's fucking never coming back, boys. So yeah, make sure you've got those three. Google Calendar Learning Center. So maybe you boys are interested in my schedule. I am just going to give a quick shout. The reason I am doing this earlier than what I scheduled to do this video, is because one of my closest brothers, Reese, shout out to Reese, he was talking about how I do my time management, and I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna teach the bro how to be a time traveler. So what's my schedule? Basically, it's as simple as piss. My time schedule is whatever I need it to be. Not fully though. See, this is what you guys need to know, how to use your time and what you're going to be putting in there. Basically, my schedule, and I'll actually show this to you, lads. Boom. It's a little bit messy at the moment, and ignore this, I did have this set up. I was just fucking around and I accidentally deleted it. But yeah, pretty much my day is the exact same, apart from my training classes and when I'm actually working my 9 to 5. So pretty much I'll wake up at 2. Can I zoom in? I can. That's gangster. So basically I'll wake up at 2, as you can see, and then I stack wins till 2:45. That's usually not that late, but what will happen is I literally will just get up, cold shower, pray, sit in the sun for a bit while I make a coffee, and reply to some shit on my phone, and post a little bit to my Instagram story so people know I'm not dead, and that I am still successfully time traveling. And then after that I just hit straight into work. Pretty fucking simple, lads. Nothing complicated, boys. Don't do your bullshit. Wake up and drink water at 1:10, and then, I mean, you could if you really want, but fuck, Jesus Christ, You don't need to make yourself a stagnant piece of fucking iron, boys. We want to be, as Bruce Lee said, flow like water. Alright? So after that, then, I did my Muay Thai, and then I recover for about 4 hours. Recover is me just having dinner, chilling with my family for a bit, not spending time on things that are actually important as well as work. And then straight after, I'll get straight back into work and go into my prayer for about 5-ish hours. I'll be working, where I'll then, do my journaling and shit, do my end of day process. So super simple, lads. You guys really don't need to overcomplicate this. It is one of the most simplest things, right? So does it really matter? Not entirely, because really, as long as you know what you need to do, you can schedule your time correctly. But it's good to have a guideline. It's good to understand and get yourself in this routine, right? It's one of the things that actually school did well, was keeping you in a routine on the same days, doing the same shit. So it doesn't fully matter in the sense of being very accurate with what your time is, and also, you have to sit there and check, like, what am I doing? But it does matter in having routine and setting out a basis for you to keep yourself disciplined to, and to keep yourself on track with every single day of your life. You're going to make sure that, if it gets to 6 p.m, you're not still sitting there working and getting to the gym, or it's going to get 2:45, alright, all I'm doing something, it's time to work. So very important, lads, to use it like that, and not, like a fucking iron bar. Don't be stagnant and rough, right? Flow with it, boys, flow with it. Just put in whatever you need to do for your day. Keep it nice and simple. Don't overcomplicate your Google Calendar. So, keeping track of tasks with Google Keep. This is the important part. This is going to make sure you don't lose yourself while you're time traveling. Basically, I'll show you what I do with mine. Google Keep, don't mind my Canva, boys. Google Keep, what you're going to do is, you're going to have your daily plan, alright? So this is pretty much what you're going to, this is what you do when you wake up, from when you wake up. So I wouldn't do your whole entire day, because, again, adaptability, boys. You got to be able to actually adapt to your day and to what is going on. But, just give yourself a nice little guideline so that you can tick off tasks, kind of give you that dopamine release for, oh shit, I'm getting my stuff done. And also make sure you're not losing track of the things you're supposed to be doing. So as you can see, this mine doesn't really matter, lads. Do whatever it is. If you wake up at 12 p.m, it's not that hard to fucking write something different, right? Like, fucking wake up 12 p.m, work straight away, and then pray or some shit. Like, whatever your schedule is, it can fit for that. It's literally just for your day. Give you a little guideline of what's going to happen in your day. Sometimes mine looks like this. I do wake up, I don't just fucking randomly start doing shit like a zombie. I'll wake up and then I'll take shit like that, right? My day starts a little different sometimes, but that's what it's there for. So you can, the night before, plan out your day. This was today's. I'll be doing tomorrow's later on. But yeah, there's just a little guideline for what you're gonna do. Make sure that if you ever sitting there like being a fat cunt, you can look at your phone and be like, okay, I need to get up, I need to have a cold shower, I need to pray. Let's start getting my shit done. And then your work list. So this is a very important part of your work list. This makes sure you have a list of all the things you need to do. Now this doesn't have to be done on that day. All this shit I can get done today is what I'm gonna do. But this is, well, except for the Friday one, obviously that's for the future. But this is pretty much the things that are important to get done in your work that you need to progress on and get completed. And work is obviously one of these. Like, that's my YouTube vid and my breakdown that I'm working on for a business. So yeah, it's super simple. Sometimes mine literally is like a shitload of things, right? I'll be like, oh fucking. Like, sometimes I got a big one, and then you can kind of choose to it, right? Like, you can wake up and be like, all right, well, I can easily get my bio done, so I'll put that in first. I'll then get my YouTube video done because that's most important. 3 reels, I can easily get that done. So it gives you a little bit of a guideline of how you can schedule your day as well. Understanding what tasks you actually need to get done. Now, the other thing is to keep long times on here. Right now, what I mean by long times is your plans and your goals. All right. So again, I put this on here, even though it's for the future, so that I don't lose track of it. I remember it's always going to be there. I actually got to. Shout out to you boys, my two clients. I got to get on a call with them. I think Tim was at 8:30. I'll have to check that after. But yeah, this is so that you can just make sure of all the work that you have to do. So keeping your long times on here, like your plans, and I'll actually show you this to you guys. This is basically my game plan for 4 months. This is what people get in my coaching package to ensure that they're actually working towards their goals and what steps they have to do daily. And I do one for every month that are on. This is just mine. It's not too complicated. I just made mine nice and simple, just like I do with the others, and you just go through and get it all done. I have done that, and I am doing this now. So it's pretty much just make sure you're keeping on track of your entire weeks, and it's your long term plans. It's your long term schedule. Keep track of. Now you could have it completely different, right? For instance, I got this is my media plan that I have for my Instagram and also my YouTube. So I don't have that on there because I don't really need it, but you could also put that on there so you can see like, okay, what am I going to post? What can I post? Shit like that. It's just a nice little hub for you to check what your day is going to be like, with the work you need to get done, and just a general bonus to keep you on track and following the correct timeline, boys. Remember, we're time travelers now, and you don't want to get lost. It's pretty fucking hectic out there. So yeah, TOT, tasks. Fuck, completely forgot it already, boys. Anyway, TOIT. Back to TOIT. This is the main one. The other one doesn't. TOIT is task owed your time. Basically, you don't understand what's worthy of your time. This is super important to look into, right? Basically, the way that you figure this out is with the 80-20 rule. And what the 80-20 rule is that 80% of your results come from 20% of your tasks. So a good way to break this down for you lads is, as a YouTuber or a brand, the results I am looking for building an audience comes from not from cleaning my room, or not really from changing my bio, shit like that, more from just recording videos, right? So the 20% tasks, all I do is record videos, edit them, and post them, right? About 20% of my work, the tasks that I do for the day, is actually going to create 80% of the results that I want. And then 80% of the tasks only give you 20% of the results, right? So changing my bio, making sure that I'm posting the same day or some shit like that, that will give me a small increment. It will give me a small amount of worth for the time that I've put in, right? Or for what I've done. So to understand what is worthy of your time, you've got to figure out, okay, what are the most important tasks I need to do? What's the 20% of tasks that are going to give me 80% of the results? For me, it's recording videos and editing or making reels for Instagram. And understanding that means when you are on Google Keep, you know what you have to put here, right? You're not going to sit there and think, what do I do? Well, you know that your biggest tasks are making a YouTube video and editing your reels, right? And you just gotta figure that out, boys. It's completely up to you. I can't really tell you what it is. I don't know the situation. Obviously, if you join my coaching program, I can help you, lads, and I'm more than happy to as well. But yeah, it is something that you have to figure out, and just use the 80-20 rule. So yeah, that is also how you pick your tasks. If you figure out what is going to actually give you the results, you do those, all right? And you just get rid of the fucking rest. You don't need the other bullshit. You don't need the extra 10-minute meditation. You don't need to read that book. You don't need to go for that walk. You don't even need to change your bio, shit like that. Just do the 20% tasks that are going to give you the 80% result. That's all that matters, boys. That's the most important thing. That is how you truly find out which tasks are owed your time, and then apply yourself and get the results. Obviously, it then takes time to get the results, but if you continue down that path, it does pay off. It's the same with training, right? If you're going for a fight, yeah, running is very important. But if all you do is spend your time running instead of honing your skills, learning your technique, well, you're going to get smashed, right? The 20% task is the honing your skills, is building the technique, making sure you're punching right, kicking right, making sure you're like knowing how to grapple properly. But you still need to do the running to get that little bit extra to keep yourself fit, right? So figure that shit out, boys. Understand what tasks are most important to you. Pick those tasks, put them on your schedule, and scrap the rest of it. Just get rid of them. So, boys, you need to go now. Time is still running, right? You just used some time to gather knowledge, and now this was not a waste of time because you've learned something, but you have still used this time and it's never coming back. So make sure that you are now going to be using that time correctly. Make sure that you're scheduling properly, understanding the tasks you need to get done and doing the correct tasks. And with that, you should surely see some success, at least in the day by day that go by. Now understand that if you do need help with this, I'm sure there's other tutorials out there for it. If not, coaching program, I can help you with that, lads, or just comment and I can help in the comment section. Either way, I don't really mind. But yeah, get started, boys. Go schedule your days, stick by it, stay disciplined to it. Remember to adapt. Every now and then you have a curveball thrown in there. That's completely okay. And if you stick by that and stay disciplined, you will get all of the shit you need to get done daily, continuing your progress towards success. See you, lads, tomorrow.